Gary, 3-0 defeat here at home to Glenavon this evening. Just give us your thoughts.
Yeah, another difficult evening in terms of the result. In terms of the game, I don't think that there was much in it. The first half they maybe started the brighter, but we were building into the game. We had a couple of chances where we set traps on them just before the free kick. Wasn't a free kick, but certainly we can complain about that, but we have to do better. The second goal again is a player holding up their hands for making an error, but it's a team game, and we spoke about it. We're making far too many individual errors that are costing us dearly in terms of results, and until we can stamp them out, we won't get results. It's as simple as that. I've made mistakes, the players made mistakes, and we all know that. But we have to start doing something about it very quickly.
In terms of the third goal, obviously as well, it's cleverly taken, quick free kick, but it appeared as if the referee seemed to be talking to Georgie Poynton at the time. I mean, is that something you obviously were quite annoyed about it on the sideline?
Yeah, well, listen, we're annoyed, and as I say, we can make excuses for free kicks, not free kicks. Him talking to our player, the fourth official says that it looks extremely messy. My comment was it's easier to give than not give, a bit similar to Darren King's foul here against Linfield. But again, if we use excuses, then there's no point making excuses because it's gone. We have to do better, and we have to do better as a group. It's not through lack of effort. I think anybody that was at the game here today, you could see that the players were really putting their all in. It's not through fault of effort and endeavour. Maybe at times the quality was slightly lacking, but we have serious chances again in the game at 0-0 or 0-0 and a 2-0. But goals change games, and unfortunately we're not scoring, and we're getting caught with either mistakes or if you call good pieces of play.
I suppose obviously we speak after every game, or pretty much every game, and you can sort of sense this even probably the overriding emotions, maybe frustration more than anything else. Would that be fair?
Yeah, well, listen, everybody's frustrated. I'm extremely frustrated. I knew whenever I took the job what the job entailed. I've obviously envisaged it going better than what it has done, and we always speak honestly and say that the table doesn't lie, and until we start turning that corner, we're going to find it really, really difficult. I don't think it's a 3-0 game, but we're beat 3-0, and anybody that was at the game, I think, knows how competitive it was. But we have to stamp out individual errors, and that's what's killing us at the minute.
In terms of, I suppose, one of the bright sparks, and he maybe has been the odd time he's come on this season, Paul McGovern, obviously only a 15-year-old lad, he come on and he tried to create things. He put his foot in for a wide player, which isn't always normally the case, but he's certainly a bright hope on a bit of a dark evening, I suppose.
Yeah, no, well, listen, Paul has serious ability, and he's been training with us now from the start of pre-season, and we had thought about throwing him in from the start this evening, but again, the overriding thing is the cauldron of the atmosphere that it might have been. Is it fair on a 15-year-old? But certainly whenever he graced the field, you can see how close he is, and certainly Paul will get more minutes, and it's a proud day for the McGovern household with both brothers playing on the same pitch at the best level of football this country has to offer.
It's lastly Crusaders away next week. A notoriously difficult place for anybody, I suppose, to go to. And certainly our record there isn't great. I suppose what's the sort of remit this week, I suppose, in terms of building up that game and trying to get back on the horse, so to speak?
Well, get back on the horse is what we all have to do. We're, as I've said many times, the club has been built on extreme foundations of the club that wouldn't die. So we have to hone in and use that and sort of galvanise the group this week and go to Crusaders believing that we're going to turn this around and get a result. And that's down to me, it's down to the staff, and it's ultimately down to the players to carry it out and get that result next week. We need a result to break the duck. Well, unfortunately, it didn't come tonight. We thought we had prepared really well. We did prepare really well, and you could see elements of it really working. But again, we're standing here without the result, and I'm sure the fans are frustrated as we are.